Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today is Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. This is Tracy, and she will bring us reviews of beauty products and other beauty product talk and hauls and top 5 lists, as we see from her front page here. This is a creator who, as soon as they found Superchat just a few weeks ago, were here, I think, every stream since they found us, and then as well have been out supporting other creators as well. So I wanted to introduce this channel to everybody. We feature a different channel almost every single day here on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. So thank you, everybody, for coming in so early. I do have some housekeeping. Black Phoenix actually dropped us a super chat on this live stream a couple of days ago. So I'm going to make sure that that's the next channel that we look at before I start spinning the wheel. And right after Black Phoenix is going to be Wolf Spirit Productions, who just sniped the stream boss position. And what I'm talking about is the video game life meter that you see under my camera there, and they will get a little bit of exposure there for a while because they have knocked the life out of the last stream boss. I did see that Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is also here. He happens to be a gold member, and it's been 11 months. That's quite some time if you think about that, and we'll see Kid Wonder's link dropped by Nightbot for his main channel every 30 minutes or so. I've already got a lot of channels on the wheel, actually. The Stock Explorer is there, along with John H. Shelton, Towels Art and Game. Corinne's Life is here as a member and a moderator. Sparkle's Hope Chest, of course. Mom to Wolf Spirit Productions is also on the wheel. Our newest member, the Zam Fam, who was here yesterday for the first time, is on the wheel along with Charlene Heel, Lori's Tech Time, and of course Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder was already there. I'm going to show you all 3 of his channels when he comes up. Makeup Mom and Son just rolled in as well. And I'll do some more introductions in a quick moment. We don't have a sub count on Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning just yet, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. We just want to do as much as we can to push each other along, and hopefully we'll get them to 500 sooner than later so that they can get that community tab popping up as well. Caliking 916 is in the house, and I see that Call Me Ender has come in. Call Me Ender is a member, so I'll get them onto the wheel right away like we do with all the members. Come Hither with Heather. It's always good to see you here. Craft and Share with Heather, I think, is a brand new channel here in Superchat for the first time today. So thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody will be willing to connect. Toya Renee Talks, I think, is brand new here as well. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but like I said, hopefully you're both feeling welcome. And if you take your time, meet people one by one here and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Thrill Seeks just dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that. He also happens to be a member, but I'll make sure that we get him onto the screen soon. And I did miss one from Journey with Kiki. My goodness, thank you everybody for this extra support getting us going today. Journey with Kiki will be up right after Wolf Spirit Productions and before Thrill Seeks, before I spin the wheel again. Cyber Insanity, good to see you back. Facing Reality, our dear friend who is always at the head of the list for engagement, is here in the chat. Fanatic Guide is always pushing for us to get those thumbs up and engagement in the chat, for which I'm grateful. Thank you for being here again. Freehandly Made AU is back in the house. Gift Fashion Concepts, it's good to see you. God Soldiers, I actually did watch that one of your replays yesterday that I had in my catch-up list. They are a religious channel that is spreading positivity in a religious way. Hope Bus is a neighbor, actually, a fellow Canadian, only about a half an hour from where I am. Good to see you in the house. Jen Hines, thank you for coming back again today. Jeremy D-Day has actually been with TuberChat from the very beginning. I've been connected to them for probably a couple of years with JD Knight 7, their other channel. Jeremy's Art Vlogs, good to see you back. Lori's Tech Time, like I said, you're on the wheel. They happen to be a member. Mortgage with Me is here. They actually gave us an Instagram share today, and I appreciate that. Motor City Scratchers, good to have you in the house. Nightstar Beauty is a longtime friend of TuberChat, a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And my goodness, all the love in the chat today. I'm going to try to catch this up. Forgive me while I race through the rest of the introductions. Nurse Leslie, it's good to see you. Rose Kitchen, thank you for coming in. Prepper for Life is actually going to be featured tomorrow on TuberChat. That's Kitty Mom Adventures with a new reset and restart to their channel. I'm going to try to race through this. My goodness, thank you everybody very much. Salvin's Kitchen, good to see you back. Spiky, I've run into a couple times supporting others. Good to see you here. The Life of Sweet Angel Christina, it's good to have you back. And TWTTV is another longtime friend of TuberChat. Andre Southgate is fairly new to TuberChat, just finding us within the last month or so, but it's a pleasure having you back, so thank you for coming in. Forgive me for anything I'm missing in the chat. Spiky, thank you so much for that super chat. I'm going to put you up right after Freehandly Made AU, and I'm just going to try to catch these things here. Freehandly Made AU, Spiky, and I see that Wolf Spirit Productions did something else here. They have done many different things like that for Mom Sparkle's Hope Chest. I figured that might be what they were doing. Wolf Spirit Productions, I'll actually put the two channels up together, if that's all right. They're going to come up right after Black Phoenix. So you do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen here. It's open to everybody. And thank you, Black Phoenix, for another super chat. I actually noticed the one that you dropped a couple of days ago, so we're going to put your channel up next anyway, but thank you very much for that extra support. So like I was saying, you don't have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. In those cases, we just speed things up. Super chatters are added to the screen right away or in order, and members are added to the wheel right away. The light meter is not working. Too many super chats. Yeah, it's it's probably having a bit of a hiccup over there. I'll reset it in a second and see if that does anything. What Corinne's talking about is the Stream Boss meter that's right under my camera there. Every time somebody becomes a member or drops a super chat and things like that, it knocks a little bit of life off of the Stream Boss, and those lights go down, and then eventually the person who knocks the life out of the Stream Boss becomes the next Stream Boss. And it's kind of a fun thing to have in your live streams. I think everybody obviously understands the benefit of having that without me having to go into talking about it too much. But it definitely is worth having if you're going to use Streamlabs or some system that will allow you to have widgets from Streamlabs coming in. And then Arsenic Element, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Thank you for these. I've got quite a list building up here, but we'll get to these channels in order. And thank you, everybody, for this overwhelming beginning as well. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. AG Born Jamaican, thank you for being here. Nita VR Designs, I think you were here earlier and I missed mentioning you, but thank you for being here as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see that I missed, please just mention it again, and I will appreciate it if you can leave 3 thumbs up in your message so that I can see it a little bit easier. And Facing Reality got some shirts made with their logo on it. That's very cool. We'll be looking forward to seeing those on your channel, of course. I'm going to get you to pardon me for a quick second. We're going to come back and start getting through our super chatters on our list right now. So the first channel that we're looking at is Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning, and they have been an influential creator who's been out supporting. They're an unbelievably supportive creator, actually. And like I said, they probably haven't missed a Tuber Chat live stream since finding us, but I've run into them regularly supporting others, which is really cool. And I wanted to introduce this channel to everybody. So again, we get beauty products, reviews more than anything, hauls. You know, we've got a top 5 video here, a giveaway. So there's a lot going on this channel, even though it's very much niched down. And the host is Tracy. She's a dynamic host, and we're looking forward to more from her. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this channel and finding that kind of support coming back to you as well. Craft and Share with Heather, thank you so much for your membership. I really do appreciate that. What that means is that your channel will be added to the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat every time you're here from now on. So what I'm going to do is add you onto our list right after Arsenic Element, and we will have a look at your channel soon enough. And we will get into our regularly scheduled activity in a quick second. I'm going to put Black Phoenix up here, and I noticed that Thrill Seeks had something for me to see. Let me see what they said. B-Dog Channel, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming back in. They originally come to us from Instagram. Michelle Shelley Style, Fashion Over 60, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Show proof here to be guaranteed that it happened. I wonder about that journey with Kiki. You know what the good thing is I use many robots here. Actually, I use Botissimo as well as Nightbot, Streamlabs, and Stream Elements. Between all of these things, we're able to catch anything that I miss. Not to mention our moderators here are incredible. Scratch and PPA catches a lot of my mistakes and things like that. So if I do miss something, you can reach out to a moderator, let them know, and they'll catch up with me, or anybody can reach out to me anytime at Instagram, and I will be happy to talk YouTube in any way at all, especially if I miss something here. Black Phoenix has 221 subscribers. We see gameplay videos more than anything else here, and this is an unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Like I said, they actually dropped a super chat on us a couple of days ago, so I wanted to make sure this was the first channel we were going to look at before spinning the wheel today, but they've done that many times. They're here in the chat almost every single day, always engaging conversation, and I appreciate that as well. And then Thrill Seeks, I didn't catch exactly what you had meant. Oh yeah, it was interesting. What Thrill Seeks is talking about is something really coincidental happened for Tuber Chat in our very first live stream. There was a creator named Absolutely Raven. It's been a while since they've been in here now, but they actually got their 1,000 subscribers on our very first live stream, which is just awesome, because you can imagine out of 337 episodes now, it doesn't happen that often that somebody gets it while we're streaming. But it has happened many times, and yeah, that was really cool. So thanks for pointing that out. Thrill Seeks, he's been a long-time dear friend to Tuber Chat. So forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. Like I said, I'm always falling behind, especially at the very beginning of the stream. If you mention a question or a comment that you need for me to see and I missed it, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up. Hopefully I'll catch it. The Stock Explorer I was hanging out with earlier, and I was really happy because we got into some serious crypto and NFT talk, as well as they were talking about stocks, and it was a little more focused conversation, for which I was grateful. I just was very lucky to have caught it at that time. But the Stock Explorer is already on the wheel. We'll be looking at them soon. So thank you one more time, Black Phoenix, both for your super chat the other day, again for your super chat today, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. So now we're going to look at 2 channels that are both individual, yet I talk about them in a very connected way, and I'll tell you exactly what on earth I'm talking about. So Wolf Spirit Productions is the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest, and they are both generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. They've been with Tuber Chat for quite some time now. It's well beyond half a year. I forget if it's 7 or 8 months. I have to go back and count, and that's just with memberships, not to mention how long they were here before that. So it's getting on a year. And they both have shown generosity in incredible ways, just about every way that you can on YouTube. Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a gold member, so we'll see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. They both bring us variety, but they both have separate channels. So now I'm going to break off and talk about these one at a time, because even though they are mother and daughter in real life, they have their own channels with their own content. They do collaborate when they can, and they are unbelievably supportive to each other, as we're seeing, which I'm always extremely happy about. I put a lot of focus on that. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I feel like I just missed a channel coming in. Gail Southern Living, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. As long as you're still active in the chat, we should get around to everybody. My Alabama Farm Life, it's good to see you here. Wolf Spirit Productions brings us pure variety. Now, this happens to be a truck driver, and they bring us content from all over, basically North America, mostly the U.S., of course. But they tend to take us in different areas along their travels, and then as well, sometimes they'll go off route, take a different route, and show us different things. But as well, we get a great look at the creator and their home life behind the channel. They even have been involved in series with... I'll leave it to you to find them on their channel, but their furry friend Jester, definitely a member of the family. For any of us with pets, we understand that. Jester has his own, at least one series just of their own. And Wolf Spirit Productions brings us pure variety. Like I said, some collaborations as well. They've been lucky enough to meet up with Brenda Davis, and they've met up with Sparkle's Hope Chest for a few videos many different times. So you will find a lot here. You will find these diamond painting videos are common here, as well as tours of touristy type things along their routes, and then a lot of home life and you know, like Jester I was talking about, and travels. There is a lot going on with Wolf Spirit Productions, and they are aggressively working on upping their production game at all times. They've already had a lot of Happy Meal videos and things like this as well. With 216 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on the road towards 300. You can see this is a picture of their truck here. They've already put some vinyl stickers on there, including a QR code, so they can get some activity from people there. Higgy Homestead, good to see you in the house. And Hilda DC is a member of our moderator squad. It's always great to have you in the chat. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator. The Mo and Cooper Show, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. John H. Shelton, I think I mentioned you. You're already on the wheel and have been for a while. I saw you come in. We'll look at both of his channels when we get to the chance to see them as well. Minerzach123, good to see you in the house. So, Wolf Spirit Productions actually dropped a couple of super chats on us, and I'm going to try to reset the stream boss and see if it catches up. It might not. These widgets that you use with Streamlabs and other things are not 100% perfect, so you have to be very wary of that. If you're going to offer these things on your channel, you have to be careful about making promises, because especially when people are paying for things, you don't want to promise something that's not there. That's something that's never promised here. It's just a fun little addition that we have when it works properly, which is most of the time. So it may not have caught up properly, but Wolf Spirit Productions dropped us an extra super chat, and that was for Sparkle's Hope Chest. So let's have a look at that channel now. They've both done this for each other many times. Both are extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, of course. And Sparkle's Hope Chest, in a similar speech that I say about this channel, brings us a lot of variety, and including series as well, which is something both of these creators have had in common. But Sparkle's Hope Chest has completely different content. Now, one of the things that you'll notice about Sparkle's Hope Chest lately is that they're giving us a really great look at the creator behind the channel. This series here that they've got on their front page, Motel Life series, is talking about exactly what's been going on with them for the last couple of months. But they show us many different things, and they happen to be, I don't know if I want to say compelling storyteller as much as just a conversationalist, because they do a great job of describing, what they want us to know, what they're talking about, and things like that. But it's more conversational than a story, as a matter of fact. You'll find that when you get there. 369 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 400 that she's thinking about. I see that Cute Goth Girl Gamer has come in. and she happens to be a member as well. And St. Clair's Republic, it's good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. Love to travel with Wave. Always good to see you. That's an extremely supportive creator as well. Sam Slogs Trains and More is here. Michelle, Makeup Mom and Son, is likely going on soon. I think she had a live stream scheduled for 5 o'clock today, my time, which is about a half an hour from now. So thank you for being here. Sam's Logs Trains and More, along with Corinne's Life and Makeup Mom and Son, are all moderators and members. Now, I haven't mentioned yet, in the pole position on our Wheel of Doom, we see Scratch and PPA. He's one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, and for that reason is always in the pole position on our Wheel of Doom. But we also have Michael's Adventures, which is another creator that I describe in a similar way. Extremely supportive, one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, and shows that in many different ways. He is not able to be with us for every live stream this weekend. He's just working a little bit extra and not able to be with us yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But always make sure that I remember to give everybody his regards, let everybody in the Tuber Chat family know that he's thinking about us. So, you know, it's that kind of thing that I think speaks volumes about a creator and their generosity, their love for the YouTube journey, their love for the YouTube family that we all build around our channels and things like that. So I hope everybody will reach out to Michael's Adventures if you get an opportunity. He'll be back with us on Monday. Journey with Kiki is up here right now, and thank you again for that extra support to get us going. They happen to be live this second, but I think they're just doing one of those almost like a silent live stream type of thing, but that's okay. So I thought that we were already connected, but I must have been mistaken, so I'm going to connect with this creator right now. Basically, what I do is not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to look for a video from you. I usually look for things around 10 minutes long, but I don't want to spend too much time looking, so I'm just going to take this, one of these 20-minute videos here. I'll take this one. I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. It should be easy because you're literally like talking to us there, which should be a good introduction for me. And I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So next we're going to look at Thrill Seeks. And again, if anybody here in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Tina Rollrig, good to see you in the house. And Thrill Seeks is up here right now. They happen to be a dear friend and have been generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a very long time. They actually just became monetized within the last week or so. So I'm hoping when everybody gets over there, you'll support Thrill Seeks. They obviously have super chats available, and memberships will be coming, of course. Now you see that Thrill Seeks had a lot of featured channels on their front page. And, you know, that as well, I think, speaks volumes about creators. I don't necessarily recommend, you know, you have to do that for, you know, showing generosity and this and that. But because featured channels are something that's available to everybody, I think it can be a very beneficial way to promote other channels and therefore likely trade favors and have your channel promoted in the same way. So I do it, and I recommend it to a lot of people. Now, Thrill Seeks on their channel is going to bring us a lot of theme park videos, particularly with roller coasters. They've been expanding into some other content lately as well. You might find an unboxing video or a product review. Often they will do a series of live streams where they allow people to connect in the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. So you'll likely meet more friends and family members when you're over there as well. Emotion has walked in the door. That is another dear friend. That is a talented singer and songwriter. We're actually going to be going to raid them for a new music release that will be coming out 2 hours from now. So we'll get as many channels on the screen as we can in the next 2 hours, and then we will go and visit our dear friend Emotion. You'll be able to continue connecting as you always can on that channel in their premieres and live streams. So I didn't mean to spin the wheel already, so that's gonna set us back for a second here. Freehandly Made AU is coming up right now. Call Me Ender will be the first channel that we look at before I spin the wheel, because I accidentally hit it right there. I'll get that channel out and into the second half of our list here. We've had a lot of overwhelming support to get us started today, and thank you everybody for these extra super chats and things like that. So we're going through those channels first. Dine with Sonia, good to see you here. Merriment and Livy, good to have you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I just caught them on a live stream the other day. And then again, if anybody's mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. We're extremely busy again today, and I'm finding myself falling behind in the chat, but I do appreciate everybody's patience. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Thank you, Towels Art and Game, and everybody for reminding each other to hit that thumbs up and do all that good stuff. Freehandly Made AU I actually caught on a live stream for the first time, just either yesterday or the day before, and then as a matter of fact right after they were in on somebody else's live stream. I can't remember if it was Gail Southern Living or if it was somebody else, so forgive me if I'm mistaken about that. I'm lucky enough now in the new year to be able to spend a bit more time on YouTube over the next 4 months or so, so I'm able to be a little more available to be in chats and things while the bulk of my work is on a computer until the weather gets a little bit better. But therefore, I'm bouncing around so much that I can't remember from one stream to the next where I'm seeing everybody collaborate. I'm just happy that I'm seeing people do it. So Freehandly Made AU has almost 1,100 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can get them a little bit closer. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. They got a lot of featured channels here as well. This is, what I talk about this, when you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. Then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audience and the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it because it's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. So maybe I was right about that. Gail Southern Living says Freehandly Made is your sister-in-law. And I think I remember her saying something yesterday about being your sister. You never know if that's like, a joke on YouTube or something like that. Like I might say about Vern's Junk Closet, my soul sister or something like that, as opposed to an actual in-life sister. But that's really cool. So again, we've got some real family here supporting each other, and I'm always happy to see that happening. Scratch and the Wind, good to see you back in the house. Aaron Hockey, good to have you back here as well. They've been with TuberChat for a long, long time. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So thank you for that extra support. We're going to look at Spiky now and see what they've got going on. Now, this is a very popular name for a channel, and we've got to make sure we get the right one. Now, in the effort only of saving time, I'm actually going to drop a link for them. We're really doing a great service for creators, though, when we search, find, and click on them, because with such a popular name, what these creators actually need is for us to search, find, and click on them. As that happens hundreds of times, it will help them rise up the search results, and then YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular spiky. But this is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, somebody who I see out supporting others regularly as well. 599 subscribers right this second. I'm hoping we can push them up and over that milestone, get them the 600 they're thinking about. And when you're looking for a milestone, I hope you're aiming a little bit higher, because YouTube likes to play games with all of our numbers, our views, our watch hours, our likes, even our thumbs down disappear after a little while sometimes. And I know that can be frustrating for everybody. So it's great to aim a little higher so that once you get your milestone locked in, you know you're not going to slip back below. Simply Quana, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. There's a channel name in the chat that I'm not going to be able to pronounce, but thank you for coming in. Thank you for the heart. If you would like to let me know how possibly I can pronounce your name, then I'll appreciate that as well. I like to feature channels as well as I can while they're here. And Spiky brings us pure variety. Is that Sylvester, the disco singer? I see that you're saying a legend, Sylvester. I could be wrong about that. Music's always been a big part of my life, but I don't necessarily remember every artist from 40 or 50 years ago, even as well as I probably should. Rose Kitchen is coming up next. We got a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, as we can see. Well over 1,000 subscribers, so they've got that nice and locked in. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And then the Zam fam is working on 600 as well. So one of the things that I should probably mention, it's not so much of a big deal here in Tuber Chat, but when we talk about live stream etiquette, there are hundreds of growth streams out there, probably thousands of people willing to allow you to meet people in their live streams the same way that we do here. But one of the things that we typically do when we're talking about numbers is we use words instead of numbers and limit our emojis to just 2 or 3. And this comes down to a bit of unverified information from a couple of years ago about spam and streams getting shut down and stuff like this. So like I said, it's not so much of a big deal here, but when you're out in other growth streams, you might find that moderators and hosts can be very aggressive about timing people out and banning them for these simple things. So we mentioned them here. Blood Dragoon, good to see you back in the house. Clay Mayer, good to have you here. Let me get you onto our wheel. Purple Tube was here earlier. I'm not sure if they're still in the stream, but I saw yesterday that they're actually lined up to collaborate with Claymere, if that hasn't already happened. Claymere does a lot of interviewing of other YouTubers, and Purple Tube was scheduled to be up next. So hopefully everybody will connect with Rose Kitchen, obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter, obviously a generous creator as well. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as me. I love seeing all these cooking and healthy lifestyle channels within the Tuber Chat family, because, you know, obviously food is something that affects us all. I really like the real world look that we get at the things that people are making around the world in different places for their homes, for their families, and things like that. Carolina Diamond Productions, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I'm sorry that you're buffering. Yeah, hopefully our internet's going to hold itself together. We had a good day yesterday, so hopefully that's going to carry through to today. And Arsenic Element is up next. Thank you again for another Super Chat, and to all our Super Chatters today. It's been an overwhelming beginning to the live stream, and I really do appreciate all that extra support. Arsenic Element is another creator who's fairly new to Tuber Chat, so I'm still getting to know the content on their channel, but my understanding is they're coming to us through what I might call the homesteading genre or community. And they're giving us a lot of outdoor looks here at how they're growing some different, what I'm assuming is herbs and produce, which is cool. Oh, actually, I could be mistaken. Forgive me if I'm mistaken about this, because now that I see these hot peppers, I wonder if this is more of a hot pepper idea. Now, forgive me if I'm mistaken. Like I said, I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. And this is why I like putting channels on the screen while we're here in Superchat. Over time, I get to know the channels a little bit better, the creators behind those channels, hopefully, and then I could do a better job of promoting you every time you're here. But I really like learning about what everybody's doing with their channels. Music Therapy Singular Piano Music was our featured channel from yesterday. Today is Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning, and I hope you'll connect with both of those creators if you haven't already. We feature channels across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. So, Arsenic Element, I'm looking forward to getting to know your channel better. We see the One Chip Challenge there, which is obviously very, very popular. So, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this extra video, I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can get to know this content a little bit more as well. Because this doesn't look like hot stuff to me, although I could be wrong. I can't tell if that's a pepper on that thumbnail or not. But we'll see. We'll see what that is, and hopefully everybody will check out some of this content as well and get to know this creator a little bit better than I have so far. Arsenic Element, thank you for the extra support. So, Craft and Share with Heather has just become a member today. So thank you for that extra support, and what that means is that this channel will now be added onto our Wheel of Doom as soon as I see you in the chat, because that's what we do for all members as soon as I see them every single day. So again, I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take this 16-minute video, I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that envelope video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well. I'm sure you are now that you're a member, but and hopefully you have the notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones, even though for the last month or maybe longer, the times have been very consistent. I mix them up when I need to, but I try to post them a day or two in advance so that you can set your reminders and plan if you need to. Nish and Amay, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Pardon me, Carolyn Dews, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in as well. And I'm just skimming through the chat here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I know I missed another channel coming in. Was AceFlaw1 here? Yes, AceFlaw1 has come in. What did you say about your new video? Let me see if I can catch that. Won't have narrative this time. Okay, that's different, but that's okay. That's Andy. I've actually been connected to that creator for probably over 2 years now. They've been with Superchat from the beginning. Call me Ender. Pardon me. Goodness, I don't think I've taken a drink in 40 minutes. Call Me Ender is an extremely engaging creator. Now, this is somebody who spreads a lot of positivity and motivation and engagement in the chat here in Superchat, and I'm very grateful for that. Baskets, good to see you here. That's Baskets Resale, actually, with a second channel. And Venom for Life, good to see you here. And Call Me Ender does mostly Dead by Daylight gameplay videos and live streams, but they also sometimes mix things up and do some random stuff. They recently put a poll out on their channel asking their viewers what they'd like to see, which is really cool. So you can still be a niche channel and take influence from your viewers about what you think they might like to see or what they think they might like to see. And then you can always, just watch, gauge how some of the different experiments work out. Hopefully everybody's reading their analytics because they really do tell great stories, and they can help you not only look for what you're doing wrong. Most often what we're looking for is what we're doing right so that we can duplicate the success that we've already seen. So we're going to see a little bit of experimentation, I'm sure, in the next little while from Call Me Ender, but this is also a very dynamic creator. I say about a lot of gaming channels that we have here in the Superchat family, like Cabarar Vlogs and Ghostly Wins, Call Me Ender. These creators all have a similarity. When you get to their live streams, you can feel the entertainment in the way that they're having fun while they're playing, and it's infectious. It draws you in, and it's really fun to be a part of. So I hope everybody will check these creators out. Call Me Ender is here with us as often as they can be, and we see them almost every day. They've been an unbelievably supportive creator for a long time. When you engage conversation in a host's chat, you're really doing them a great service, because you're sending engagement signals into the algorithm, and that can have benefits for days and weeks and possibly even longer to come. So you're really doing a great service, like I said, for any host. Now, we already look at Sparkle's Hope Chest, but I forgot to take that channel off the wheel. So we'll spin one more time. We'll see who's coming up next. Call Me Ender was actually the first channel chosen from the wheel. I just spun a little bit early. So now we're back into our regular program where the Wheel of Doom is going to predict, or what's the word I'm looking for, is going to determine which channels are going to come up in which order. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, the way that the wheel works is I've got this robot called Bottissimo here, and I'll refresh the page so we can see what on earth I'm talking about. What this robot does is an incredible job of keeping statistics in the background for exactly how engaged everybody is in the chat. Now, it's not just about how long you're here, but also how much you're interacting with other creators, and it comes up with this arbitrary value. You see Scratch and Pete's up there, Towels Art and Game, the Zam Fam, Rose Kitchen. So it's no surprise some of these creators who are always very active in the chat are always at the top of the list. But like I said, it's not only based on time. And then I have an affiliate link, of course, in the descriptions of the videos if you want to check that one out. Bottissimo happens to be a paid service, but I use a lot of other robots as well. So I use Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and Nightbot. And one of the reasons why is because, you know, these are technology. They don't work perfectly all the time. They got servers, they can go down. We've seen Bottissimo down a couple of times and this and that. You can always use another robot to pick up the slack, especially when you have things like memberships available on your channel where you're making promises. Like, for instance, our gold members here get their links dropped in the chat by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Now, if Nightbot goes down for a day, I've got to make that up somehow. And, you know, most people are going to have a lot of tolerance when it comes to things, as long as you're willing to fix them. But it's great to have all the robots set up so that you can use them if you need to. Carolina Diamond Productions, thank you for renewing that membership. I'm getting you right onto the wheel right now, and any members obviously get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat every time that they're here. So, Towels Art and Game happens to be a gold member. We'll see their link dropped by Nightbot, just like Antoinette at Fun just had their link dropped a moment ago there. And that will happen every 30 minutes or so. Towels Art and Game's an unbelievably supportive creator. This is somebody who just, I don't know how they share as much as they do. So first of all, they seem to be everywhere all the time. They're constantly supporting other creators, as well as live streaming frequently. I've been lucky enough to catch them on a few live streams lately. They're engaging. They keep up with the chat while they do their gameplay. I've caught them on gameplay videos. I think it was Fallout or Far Cry? Yeah, Fallout the other day. And but they're unbelievably supportive to others with sharing. So we see that on Twitter. Anybody who tweets or retweets for TuberChat gets added to our Twitter list. And I have that available so that you can meet other creators who are in the TuberChat family and active on Twitter and willing to share. So you can meet over 100 creators over there as well. Towels Art and Game, of course, is a part of that. And then as well, I see them share on Facebook for everybody. I see them post a lot of Instagram stuff as well. There's a mix of art and gameplay videos more than anything else on this channel, as you would expect from Towels Art and Game. So I hope you'll check that out. They're an unbelievably supportive creator. They're always here promoting and pushing everybody to give those extra thumbs up. So thank you for that. As it is another, you know, I keep saying record day, but I don't know how we're going to break the record ever now. We're almost at 70 thumbs up and we're only not even an hour in already. So thank you for that. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs thumbs up. I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So it's a toss-up there between Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. And it looked like it might have been Emotion, but it is actually Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More for now. Mr. Fulton Mraz had an audition with America's Got Talent. They said that it went fantastic. They're just waiting for an answer for the producers to be in the next round. But yes, thank you, and please let us know. Mr. Fulton Mraz is somebody I've been connected to for about 2 years. They've been with Superchat from the very beginning. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is coming up right now. This is another dear friend and an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They show generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. Thank you, Corinne's Life. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More happens to be a member and a moderator here with Superchat. And what you'll find on their channel, a lot of train videos, of course, as you would expect, but you also find a lot of random videos sprinkled within that content, sometimes an unboxing or a product review, a lot of random live streams. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is also the kind of creator who's willing to hop in on other panels with other creators. We see them all the time with Corinne's Life and Makeup Mom and Son and other friends in the Superchat family. So, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More shows generosity in many other ways as well. He does the Featured Channels collaboration that we've talked about earlier with a lot of familiar faces there. He will be willing to swap playlists with other creators as he's down to his last 150 watch hours or so for monetization. We expect him monetized this month. Could be any day now that he enters the qualifications. So possibly even by the end of next weekend, we might see Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More monetized. And then as well, he does a series of videos, usually once a week on a random day, where he allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. You will definitely meet more friends and family members when you're over there. So I hope everybody will connect with Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Like I said, they're here as a moderator and a member. You'll notice that Superchat has very few moderators, so I haven't added moderators in probably 6 months now. And every person who is a moderator for us here has a very long-winded story and speech that goes along with my friendship with them and the reason why they were chosen or chosen to be approached, and then we're very lucky to have them here as moderators, but that goes for everybody in our moderator squad. So Kid Wonders, we'll go to Kid Wonders Gaming and Livestream first. This is a creator who's actually so unbelievably, they're just unbelievably generous as a friend, as a supporter here on YouTube, and I'm sure outside as well. I've known Kid Wonders from Kid Wonders Gaming and Livestream for a couple of years already. They've been with me from the very beginning of my small YouTuber journey. I've been on YouTube for almost 5 years now, but a little over a couple of years ago, I met a lot of what we call smaller YouTubers, and we only use those terms because it's so popular. But Kid Wonders Gaming and Livestream and many other creators showed so much generosity to me that Superchat was born as an idea. Vibes with the Thompson family, good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So Kid Wonders Gaming and Livestream was so unbelievably supportive to me right from the moment that I met them. They were the first channel chosen out of the Superchat family to be featured on episode number 2 of Superchat. And then again on number 101. And then I think I featured, I'm pretty sure I featured their third channel the other day as well, a few weeks ago. They got 3. I'll show you all of them. Kid Wonders Gaming and Livestream is here. Kid Wonders Life of Wonder is the main channel from this creator. And their gaming and live stream channel is growing rapidly. But here they've got over 3,000 subscribers. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them here, including super chats and memberships. I got to catch them on a live stream soon. They're streaming frequently. And, you know, obviously there's much to be learned from a creator like this, as well as entertained and inspired by. And then the Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder is their third channel. And I just want to show you these. Emotion is asking, oh, and thank you, that's for Facing Reality. I must have missed her question again. I missed so many questions. I know why I'm missing questions from Facing Reality. I think I figured it out after. Superchat has a very extensive banned words list, and I have some things in there that are unnecessary, but I've put them in just because of what we're doing here, and it's Superchat and this and that. And if you ask a question, and like, for instance, like, you know, how would you suggest one creator supports another? It's very possible that because of the word support, you might not be able to type that in the chat. You feel like your message went through, but it actually didn't. And this is what happens when we have banned words lists, right? I think that's the reason. But Emotion is forwarding to me what I think is a message from Facing Reality. How many moderators is ideal? So you have to make the right decision for your own channel. And I don't mean to always default to that. You know, every channel is unique, every creator is unique. We've heard that a million times. But the truth is, you have to decide. Now, my suggestion is that you only choose moderators that you've known for a long time and trust explicitly. I would even suggest people who you've already seen as moderators on other channels for the most part, unless you have like really, you know, your top 10 or top 20 supporters kind of thing, people who are always there for you. And I'll tell you why. I have a story for everybody. So let me spin the wheel. We'll get on to the next channel. And what had happened with Superchat about a year and a half ago, was a very trusted moderator went through out of some spite and started deleting everybody. What I think they did is go through an older live stream, went through the live chat, started just banning everybody, all of our followers. So what happened was we came in on a live stream and all of a sudden started getting messages on Instagram saying, hey, I can't get in, I can't get in, I can't get in. It was like 4 different people and I couldn't believe it. And I was like, what's going on? So I went and I looked in my list of hidden users. This is where you can ban or block people from your channel, and there had to be at least 100 people in there. I just laughed, and I clicked the X, you can stop all that, and I cleared out all the moderators, right? Because I knew, now here's the problem. I can't be 100% sure who it was, because there are 2 different moderators that both kind of decided to turn at the same time. So I can never be 100% sure. I won't call somebody out even for that kind of bad behavior anyway. And it's harmless because, you know, we're able to just unban everybody and everything's fine. The only thing is you're releasing all the trolls and this and that and whatever. So the reason I tell the story is I just want you to take it as seriously as you think you need to. I don't want to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do. And I know my speech is very long considering what we're talking about. But I would suggest only having as many moderators as you truly need. However, you need more than you think you do. That goes for almost everybody. So Superchat has about 8 active moderators that are here all the time. And then we've got a few more. Some of them are trusted friends that have been with me for a couple of years, even though they're not here every day and stuff like that. And I just don't bother taking the wrenches away because I absolutely trust them and this and that. But because a moderator does have responsibility when it comes to your channel, they can do, you know, those minor damaging things. You want to make sure that you're choosing moderators, because you don't know, I promise you, who your friends are going to be a year or 2 from now. It's nice that most of us have stories to say like, wow, you know, I started my YouTube channel a year ago and I've still got people supporting me today. And that happens for almost everybody, but you don't know who's going to turn on you and for whatever reason, right? And this can happen. I don't want to speak too negatively, but it's just something to consider. So just my suggestion is always just to take very seriously who you consider for a moderator, because if the day comes you ever got to clean them out, it's a lot easier to clean out 10 than it is to clean out 200. You know, but then again, we have creators here in the Superchat family that just make everybody moderators, and that's fine, and you see that on a lot of growth streams too. So as long as you are conscious and, you know, very deliberate about what you're doing with your channel, you'll be fine. And then, and anybody, here's an invitation for you. If I am on your channel, you can feel free to make me a moderator at any time. I absolutely will moderate for anybody while I can be there, but you can't rely on me to be in your live streams for 2.5 hours every time that you stream. I do what I can for everybody while I'm there, but you don't have to ask. You can mod me if you'd like to. And then, forgive my long speech, but hopefully that's somewhat helpful. And then, yeah, that makes sense. Sam's Logs, Trains, and More. So it's just something to take into consideration. John H. Shelton has a couple of channels. This is an unbelievably supportive creator, another member of our Twitter list. As a matter of fact, they share for us frequently there. I'm falling behind with their channel. They post so frequently, it's almost impossible to keep up with them. But I'm going to take your Friday motivation video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can get caught up with this channel. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them here. Already working on almost 2,600 subscribers. But I'm going to show you their second channel. That's Godzilla Fan Vlogging and Poems. But we also have John H. Shelton Extras and Bits. So 735 subscribers over here for John H. Shelton, and we're hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther as well. And then, forgive me, Come Hither with Heather. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Come Hither with Heather. Yeah, like I said, everybody's got to do their own thing. You got to make the right decision for your own channel. There's lots of controls we have available to prevent trolls and bad behavior and stuff like that. So you don't have to be as worried about it now as, we might have been a couple of years ago. But, and things are changing all the time. There are a lot of growth streams out there that just make everybody mods, and that's exactly why, so they can drop links. Annie Bella Lawson, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to need a quick moment, and as a matter of fact, it's about time that we take a break. So if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I'm willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. We're going to take a break for about 3 minutes. We're going to come back and we're going to look at Prepper for Life. I think I missed quite a few channels coming through the chat, so forgive me if I've missed you coming in. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Tasha G is here. I see Pittsburgh Artist Studio came in. We actually just added each other onto our featured channels. Parts of our front pages today. Love and Live Show, good to see you here. And First Time Fishing Adventures, good to see you in the house as well. All that fluff and stuff is here. And as well, I see Rambling with the Brums. Not sure how long Rambling with the Brums has been here. They were actually hanging out with the Stock Explorer on the live stream that I was talking about at the beginning of today's stream. And that is cool. EO. So we still got an hour and a half to go. We're going to go and watch a premiere from our dear friend Emotion, the talented singer and songwriter, who is here as a member and a moderator. And we will go and watch that. You'll be able to continue connecting during their live chat the same way that we do here. And I'll leave this live stream running right up until that premiere begins. But we will get as many channels on the screen as we can in the next hour and a half. We're looking at Prepper for Life. This is a creator who has will be featured tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Again, they actually did a reset and restart to their channel. This was Kitty Mom Adventures, and they've been a friend for a long, long time, so I wanted to feature their channel again now that they're up and running. They've got 67 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the first 100. Today's featured channel is Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. Yesterday was Music Therapy, Singular Piano Music. And I hope everybody will check these channels out. And Pittsburgh Artist Studio, thank you again for that. I was lucky to catch a premiere from them earlier today. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I feel like I might have. If everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So Prepper for Life is bringing us a lot of religious content here. We see Wake Up to Scripture. They're posting every single day. And then as well, a lot of shorts videos as well. And they're really mixing these up. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And like I said, they've had a recent restart and reset to their channel. So we just want to push them along as much as we can. We all know what it's like to be on the race to the first 100. It's more challenging than ever, but we see creators doing it all the time. We see creators getting monetized just about every week as well. Shay's Journey is back in the house again. Good to see you here. One of our longest standing members, as a matter of fact. So I'll get you onto the wheel right away. Now, as we work our way down, I'm going to try to move faster through channels now because we're in the second half of the live stream, or close. I will work a little bit faster, and we will get some names from our chat list soon enough. So the Stock Explorer is coming up, and I keep mentioning this creator today because I caught them on a live stream this morning, and I was lucky. I've been trying to find a way. Like, we know that the notifications don't always work perfectly. I'm trying to find a way to get notified when the Stock Explorer goes live so I don't miss these things. I'm very much interested in their content, as a matter of fact. I'm absolutely a fan. It's officially Dion and family. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And again, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. When we talk about the Stock Explorer, they're actually doing a few things here. They're giving us a very down-to-earth, level-headed look at both stocks and crypto. We're talking more crypto today, but they actually were into stocks. We're talking NFTs and things like this. It is early enough in those games to be able to really get educated and position yourself to make hopefully some serious profit over the long term. The Stock Explorer gives us more conversational content, but they do let us know exactly what they're doing, the companies that they're investing in, particularly with stocks, even more so than crypto. But, we got into a talk today about Tesla, and the fact that Tesla's now going to accept Dogecoin for a lot of things. They've got a store set up where you've got a lot of unique products there, and they tell you how to use your Doge to get that stuff. It's very, very cool and exciting for anybody that's thinking about it. Now, even if you're not somebody who's going to invest right this second in the stock market or crypto or NFTs or any of that stuff, I think it's beneficial to everybody to get as much information from these channels as possible so that you can make the right decisions for yourself, especially when we talk about monetizing our channels and the income that's going to follow. It'd be wonderful if we could maximize the impact of that income when it gets here. So I'm relying on the Stock Explorer for a lot of this stuff. I've had a great time getting to know their content and getting to know Nora, the creator behind the channel. AZ Mort Squad, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Happy Wagi Remedies, good to see you here. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Scratching to Win, I hope I welcomed you. I know you've been here for a while, but it's great to see you in the house. The Stock Explorer has 613 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them on the way to 700. And then as well, they do a mix of live streams and long-form content. They do tutorials to kind of give us the ins and outs of investing for beginners, and even if you're more experienced. And then as well, they give us bite-sized information in shorts videos. They often have the products from the companies that they're talking about in hand as well, which is very cool. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Like I said, I absolutely am a fan of this creator and this channel, and I'm always looking forward to their information. In with the live stream that I happened to be lucky enough to attend this morning, Rambling with the Brums happened to be in there as well. So I put a lot of focus on this because I just want you to understand how supportive these creators are. When we run into each other in other people's premieres and live streams, I'm always happy to see everybody supporting each other. Now, Rambling with the Brums is a fellow Canadian, and they're bringing themselves quite a reputation as both a supporter and a moderator, and they very much engage conversation. Both when they live stream, they have an engaging conversation happening with a lot of loyal and dedicated supporters for them. But they also engage conversation when they're out supporting other creators as well. And I keep saying it, but you're really doing a great service for creators when you are engaging conversation in their chat, because you're sending engagement signals into the algorithm, and that could be very helpful, as you can imagine. We're going to have a cameo appearance from Trouble Von Cuddlepuss. He hasn't been on Tuber Chat for a while. Look at the green light, Trouble. Look at the green light. We've talked about this. Good boy. Even though he's growling at me. He's been on Tuber Chat many times, but it's been a little while. VR Josie, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's another creator who comes to us from Instagram originally. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. So, Rambling with the Brums, like I said, happens to be a fellow Canadian. They're mostly bringing us outdoor content. Now, I've still got to watch a lot more of their regular content because I've caught them on live streams. I'm still getting to know this channel and this creator. But as well, there's somebody who's reached out. We talk on Instagram now. We were today. If anybody wants to reach out to me, it's all one word, Tuber Chat. It doesn't have to be questions, but it can be if there's something you think I can help with. Otherwise, I love talking YouTube, especially when creators reach out to me and share lessons learned along the way or things that you notice that can be helpful to everybody. AZ Mort Squad, good to see you in the house. Yes, seems like a lot of different channels here from all different genres. So we're here to support each other as creators over the long term, regardless of niche or theme. So you'll meet lots of friends and family members here, and then as you connect with people and they come back to your channel over and over again, you'll likely make them fans of your channel, possibly even of your genre or content as well. Raquel Namolo, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully you're feeling welcome also. Again, the instructions for how we connect with each other so you can maximize your time here are always in our video descriptions. If anybody anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. The next channel that we're going to look at is here, both as a moderator and a member. They have been a great friend for quite some time now, as a matter of fact. Emotion, when I look for this channel, I've got to look for Emotion New Soul. I will type that into the chat for everybody to either type out or copy, whether you're on a phone or a computer. And with really popular words or names like this, we have to do a little bit extra to find these creators. But you're really doing a service for them when you search, find, and click on them, so that over time, as hundreds of creators do that, they will rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular emotion. Emotion, you've got... Oh, I see. You've set up another premiere for next week. I've got this one ready to go. So, Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter. We're actually going to go and raid this premiere in another hour and a bit. And you'll be able to continue connecting with everybody in their live chat the same way that we do here in Superchat. And I'll leave this live stream running right up until that premiere starts. Now, this is a talented singer and songwriter who brings us new soul music. And what they do is bring that to us in the form of music videos or compilations, where sometimes they actually do a live concert right here on YouTube, which is very cool. And we've seen that many times. As well, they experiment with reaction videos, and as you can see, they really get some action on these. Not everybody can just do any reaction video, but because Emotion has put a lot of thought, consideration, research into the right types of reaction videos to do for them, they're really getting some traction both on their videos and their channel. Now, I'm going to show you their second channel here. Of course, they're fully monetized. They have super chats and memberships available, which we'll see in another hour or so when we head over there for that premiere. Another official music channel in the house is Intro to Mel's Entertainment. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. And Writing with Emotion New Soul is a second channel from this talented singer and songwriter, where we get a behind-the-scenes look at the creative process that they use to bring us their original works, which is really, really cool, because we get a behind-the-scenes look at how they write their music. And then as well, we get a look at the creator behind the channel. And they've experimented with some more reaction videos over here. Some of these have had some wild success with over 7,500 views here from one just a couple of months ago. So 404 subscribers over here. I'm hoping everybody will support this creator on both channels. And like I said, we'll go and visit them in just over an hour for a premiere that they've already got set up. They've already set one up for next week as well, which is really cool. Shay's Journey is one of our longest standing members. So I'm going to put them up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel for today. We've got quite a few gold members that have come through today. Emotion happens to be one of those, and you'll see their links drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so in the chat. That kind of speed things up for you there. Shay's Journey's also fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when you get there. 1,760 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,800 that she's thinking about. She brings on full variety on her channel, so you'll see a lot of just about everything here. And this I hope is clickbait. Well, I believe in YouTube. Sam's Hall video, 13th birthdays here, so lots of different content on this channel. But she has been with Superchat for a very long time, and like I said, one of our very first members. So thank you for sticking that out too. I really do appreciate the extra support. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama. Thank you for coming in. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away, as we do with all members. And then Linneka's Corner, good to see you back in the house. Miss Gigi, good to see you here as well. That is another crafting channel. I've been lucky enough to hang out with them both on is watching videos, but also on live stream the other day. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks is here. That's the second channel from TWT-TV. Longtime friends of Tuber Chat. Both of those channels have been featured on Tuber Chat as well. Today's featured channel is Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. Yesterday's was Music Therapy, singular piano music, and then as well tomorrow will be Prepper for Life. So Carolina Diamond Productions has actually been they just renewed their membership. They've been a membership with They've been a member with Tuber Chat for quite some time, but they've been a friend for a while. I was lucky enough to catch them on a live stream just the other day. I can't believe how much you're posting. It's impossible to keep up with this creator. I'm just going to take your Happy Thirsty Thursday video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I don't fall too far behind. Carolina Diamond Productions now has 642 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if I have missed a question or comment that you meant for me to see, then please just mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and hopefully I will catch it the next time around. So let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We're moving much faster now. I'm going to try to get as many channels on the wheel as I can in the next hour before we go and watch that premiere from our dear friend Emotion. So last night we went and raided Corinne's life. She was celebrating a year of being monetized, which is really cool. Corinne's life is also here as a moderator and a member. She shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when you get to her channel. And then as well, we've talked about this actually. She's got a brand new video from a few hours ago here. We talked about this on a live stream the other day where the cost of goods, for everybody around the world is kind of going a little bit crazy, but I think she's putting out some specifics here, which is interesting. So Corinne's life brings us pure variety on her channel. One of the things that we get to see in between the vlogs and random live streams are a behind-the-scenes look at her small business as well, where she produces a lot of merchandise, not just for herself to sell, but more often for other creators and small businesses as well. So here's a great video right here that we were talking about the last couple of days. What have I been creating? And this is a great video to watch because it shows you an example of the different products that are being made by Corinne lately. We've talked about Christmas ornaments, which she's still producing, not to mention a lot of mugs and t-shirts, things you would expect, a lot of things you might not. She's done merchandise for Tuber Chat as well, including the mugs that we sent out to all of our moderators for Christmas, and then even a hat or 2 that have been done. So hopefully everybody will visit her and see this kind of stuff, but you also get that in a mix of other content, product reviews, like I said, vlogs, random live streams. It literally is all aspects of Corinne's life. And she collaborates with other creators. She both hops in on other people's live streams. She also has lots of StreamYard panels as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She's fully monetized, like I said, super chats and memberships available when you get there. She does the featured channels collaboration, and she will allow and encourage everybody to connect during her live streams and premieres the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat, so you'll likely meet lots of friends and family members when you're over there as well. Mr. Bones, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in, and forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. So we're back to talking about finance right now because Back Alley Stock Picks is coming up. This is another fellow Canadian and happens to be a truck driver. We talked about that earlier with Wolfsbear Productions. So Back Alley Stock Picks is taking us on their travels, but what they're doing is giving us a down-to-earth, real-world look at some of the moves that they're considering or making in both the stock market, and we're now starting to get into crypto talk and possibly NFTs and things like that as well. Now, it's always great. I'm so happy when I see creators collaborating together. And, between the Stock Explorer, Commander vlogs, Back Alley Stock Picks. I've seen these creators not only supporting each other, but actually hopping in on each other's StreamYard panels and stuff and having discussions. And I really think that that can change the dynamic of the conversation and really give a lot of great information and dialogue, especially when we're talking about finance. It's something that affects us all. So I think we can draw a lot from these creators. I hope everybody will connect with Back Alley Stock Picks, and I'm looking forward to more and more information from them, especially when we talk about stocks and get into more crypto and things like that. It's a really, really, really interesting time. You know, I know cryptocurrency has been around for a little while. NFTs are something that have just started to be talked about in the last couple of years. But if you think about the world, and I forget whether it was in the year 1215 or something like that, there was a day where like there was no stock market and then there was a stock market, right? And about 20 years ago or a little bit longer, there was no crypto market and now there's a crypto market, right? And NFTs are starting to enter the ring as well. So it's still early enough in these things for a lot of people to get educated and make a lot of profit. And I'm glad that we have creators that are helping us with that. I'm always happy to see this kind of generosity. And Back Alley Stock Picks and the Stock Explorer and Commander Vlogs, as a matter of fact, all happen to be members here in Superchat. So I appreciate that extra support as well. Rock Chick Beauty just came in. She's a longtime friend of Superchat and happens to have dropped a Super Chat on us. So I'm going to put her channel up right away. We've seen this many times because she's done that many times as well. But like I said, she's been a longtime friend. She does a lot of work on her channel. We see a lot of refresh in the branding and graphics that go on here when it comes to different holidays and things. We saw some changes at Halloween. We saw changes at Christmas. And you can see the work that she's putting into these thumbnails is just great. So I hope everybody will connect with Rock Chick Beauty. It's pure variety on this channel as well. She brings us unboxing, she brings us reviews, she brings us live streams. Sorry, I missed this live stream. I'm hoping to catch Rock Chick Beauty on another live stream. She actually was on with Corinne's Life the other day, but I haven't caught Rock Chick Beauty on a new live stream of hers for a while. And forgive me, Dine with Sonia, I missed your question, but Scratch and Pete PA caught it. What is the importance of featuring channels? So it's not so much important as it is... I wonder if you're talking about featuring channels like the way that I talk about it on the front page, like what Rock Chick Beauty is doing here, or if you're talking about putting channels on the screen. So here in TuberChat and in other growth streams like this, you'll find a lot of creators that put channels on the screen or talk about them and this and that. If that's what you mean, it's really just because we need something for me to do for 2 hours while we're here connecting with each other, right? And the best idea that I've had is to do what a lot of the other growth stream creators do, which is put channels up and talk about them. I like doing it because it helps me get to know the channels and the creators, so I can feature you hopefully better every time you're here, and over a long period of time give a really great description about what you're doing with your channel. But if you're talking about featured channels here, like what Rock Chick Beauty has done and a lot of other creators have done, then this is a great collaboration. I call it a collaboration. I use that term loosely. There's Purple Tube again. Good to see you in the house. This is a great idea because when you feature channels like this, if you think about it, YouTube is watching every single thing that we do. And even when I say their servers and their algorithms are smarter than we think they are, they're smarter than we think they are, even when I'm saying that. We all know this. You talk about something today, you know, if I was to talk to you about, you know, Frank's Red Hot, hot sauce that's so unbelievably popular around the world, chances are you might see an advertisement on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok or something for Frank's Red Hot just because I mentioned it and one of your devices heard it, right? That's an example. Not saying I'm right, I'm just saying it's kind of funny. But when we talk about featuring channels like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm, and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. Superchat is now featured on over 150 creators' front pages. There's probably a lot that it's been featured on that I never actually knew about, but what I do is I recommend if anybody's featured Superchat, please let me know so I can return the favor, because I do that as well, and we have an extensive list of featured channels as well. So if that's what you're talking about, I think that this is a great idea for branding, because as more and more people see your channel featured on other creators' front pages, it's great for your own branding. It shows trust. And then as well, the YouTube algorithm sees that. So my guess is that it helps with getting pushed out and impressions and things like that. It's only a guess. But, you know, that's something I'm pretty confident about, because the YouTube algorithm is watching everything that's being done with our channels and our videos. So forgive me if I didn't answer your question. Feel free to re-ask if there's something I didn't mention that you wanted to draw from that, Dine with Sonia, but I do appreciate the question. You're referring to feature channels on the homepage, yeah. So that's really all that is. I push it because... to be extremely transparent about my own personal intentions while we're here on Superchat, I understand instinctively that one of the things that really gives a strong and solid foundation to people's YouTube channels, especially us, is that when you have a solid and strong foundation of true supporters, they will help to push your channel a little bit farther. Now, you can talk about supporters as much as you want, but no matter what you do, as your channel grows, you are going to make friends on YouTube anyway. And that's where the best support comes from for everybody. And myself included. And I knew this before we even started. That's why I'm even doing Superchat in the first place. But what Superchat is a meeting place where I intend to introduce people to each other. I don't even have to do it. Everybody can introduce themselves to each other. But eventually, everybody will become friends, right? Or you will have lots of friends, is what I mean to say. And these are the people who are going to support you so unbelievably much that eventually every video you put out is going to get 100 views the first day. And isn't that going to be a wonderful time for all of us, right? So, featuring channels on the front page is a way that I found to encourage creators to talk to each other and become friends by trading that favor. Because you're going to favor anybody that does something over and above for your channel. That's just human instinct, right? We all do it. NE Dronalist, good to see you in the house. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that the way you intend, but it's great to have you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's here to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Oh, come hither with Heather. Hopefully, things will, pick up a little bit. And Dine with Sonia, I'm just making a note to make sure that I feature you after. If anybody does put Superchat on their front page as a featured channel, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor. My list, as I said, is getting very, very long, but I always put new channels at the top so that they get a chance for a lot of exposure for a while. And Charlene Heal is here. Pardon me. This creator is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. They bring us two channels, actually, and we'll have a look at both of those. But Charlene Heal is the main channel for this creator. Now, they bring positivity, engagement in the chat, but with motivation and inspiration everywhere that they go, not just here. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into Charlene Heal all the time. She's another creator that seems to be everywhere all the time. and is always, motivating, always inspiring, and always pushing positivity in the engagement that she's giving to different creators through their channels. So with 545 subscribers on her main channel, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 600 that she's thinking about. It's great to see that she's crossed 500 and got that community tab sitting there for a while. Now we're going to look at business, services, and opportunities. And we will see what she's got going on her brand new channel as well. So 22 subscribers so far. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. We want to get her rolling on that road to the first 100. And obviously we're going to find more positivity, motivation, and inspiration in the speak of business, services, and opportunities. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Charlene Heal is going to do with this channel. We'll spin the wheel again. We'll get another channel up here. Soon it is going to be time for me to grab some names from our chat list. I know it's been another very long wait for a lot of creators today. And, one of the things we do, Be Amazing Sylvia has come in. I don't think I welcomed you, but thank you. I did put you on the wheel already. Our members get added to the wheel right away. And therefore get a guaranteed feature anytime that they're here. Baskets Resale is here with 747 subscribers. This is another creator with 2 channels, as a matter of fact. What they're showing us here is a great look at how to buy low, hopefully sell high, and marry the idea of doing offline with online as well. So particularly they talk about eBay, but they go hunting for great finds, which they then turn around and flip, which is a great business model actually, and a great way for a lot of people to make money. But I just want to show you their original channel they came in with earlier today. Baskets, they've been a member for a long time, for which I'm very grateful, of course. But Baskets has over 7,000 subscribers. Now they do a lot of hiking and outdoor activities here. And this is interesting, why I deleted Instagram 6 months ago and haven't, what's he going to say, and haven't looked back? Yeah, haven't looked back. Yeah, social media can be something else. But you're going to find a lot of outdoor content here, which is really cool because it takes a bit of a different angle than when we talk about making money online, even if you're taking the offline and bringing it online and things like that. Much to be learned from this creator in a lot of different ways, obviously with well over 7,000 subscribers on this channel, and the second channel approaching 800. Very, very cool. So I'm hoping everybody will connect with them. They've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time. And let's look at the Zam Fam. Now, this creator came into Tuber Chat yesterday for the first time, but has become one of our brand newest members. So I put them on the wheel right away today, of course, when I saw them in the chat again. Let me see what I can do about finding this channel. I'm a little bit surprised that it didn't come right up unless I misspelled it. Is there a chance that I misspelled it? Oh, it's because I put a space. That's why I misspelled it. That's one of the things that you can look at. We don't often think that we make errors, but we probably make more than we think we do in most cases when we're typing things out like that. There's no space in there. So the Zam Fam is a channel that I've still got to get to know. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this 10-minute one, and I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that baby girl clothing haul video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat. I'm sure you are now that you're a member, for which I'm very grateful, so thank you for that. And then hopefully you have the notification bell on so you don't miss any of the live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and it's my pleasure putting your channel up. I'm looking forward to getting to know your content. It looks like we've got a lot of variety here as well. Cute Goth Girl Gamer is coming up right now. This is a long time very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend. Cute Goth Girl Gamer does a bit of variety on her channel, actually. She does a lot of gameplay, as you'd expect. Watch Natals, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Forgive me, any dronalist, I didn't see your question earlier, but I caught it now. How does all this work? Basically, we're just here to meet each other as creators for the purpose of supporting each other over the long term, regardless of our niches or themes. You see channels of all different types here in Superchat. And the idea, of course, is that we will, the day will come where every video that you're putting out, if you're not already there, will get, 100 views on its first day. But one of the ways we can push that and make that happen faster is by building friendships with other creators for the purpose of, trading favors and supporting each other. And so that's basically what we're here for. The instructions are always in the video description, so you can review those as much as you need for exactly how to connect with creators. It's very important that we watch full videos, at least 3 minutes long, preferably more than one. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment on each video of at least 3 or 4 sentences. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, as you see me do for all creators. I believe we have to do as much as we possibly can for each other these days while we're supporting each other, and then they will do the same for you after you've let them know here in the chat. All that fluff and stuff. We do have a raid scheduled today. I usually schedule them in advance. We're going to go and see Emotion for a brand new song today. Tiny Panay, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Nocturnal Nation, thank you for coming in. It's great to have you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama. Thank you so much for sending that highlighted milestone message through the chat earlier and for your super chat right now. I really do appreciate that. We'll look at your channel next for that reason before I spin the wheel again. My goodness, I am not drinking enough today at all. Jesse Miller, Unboxings and More. Good to see you here. And Mrs. VSNC09 happens to be a member as well. So we'll put them on the wheel right away. And I will add some names from our chat list very soon. How do you get your channel chosen? So I have this robot here called Botissimo, and you've seen it drop messages in the chat. It also does a great job of keeping statistics. So when I need names for the wheel, when we get down to about 5 or 6, I start adding from our chat list based on who's been most interactive. It's not just about how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with other creators. I try to get through as many channels as I can in a 2 to 2.5 hour period while we're on, where we've got a raid to do in 45 minutes, but I'm going to get as many channels on between now and then as I can. So Cute Goth Girl Gamer has a lot of gameplay videos, as you would expect. She streams almost every single day. Sometimes she does random streams, both from home or from work. She also does StreamYard panels. You can see some of these last for 6 hours, 9 hours, even longer. And then as well, sometimes she makes music while she's online. She posts those songs for everybody to enjoy. And with 344 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 400 she's thinking about. She's also active in our Twitter list. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama dropped a super chat on us, so we're just going to look at that channel right away. They've done that many times before. Ashley Nanea, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, we're doing great today, but I really will appreciate it. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Emotion, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. We looked at their channel earlier today. But I do appreciate that, and we're actually going to have a better look at it in another 45 minutes when we go and raid them for a brand new music production. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama, dropped a super chat. Thank you for that. 298 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them maybe even up and over the 300 that they're thinking about today. Key and Dell, good to see you back in the house again. Thank you for coming back in. And Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama brings us a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of merchandise in many different ways. A lot of printing and things like that. We see t-shirts here, we see hats, we see a lot of other products, and even the graphic design is here, which is really, really cool. We see other things. That's a plate right there. There's a lot of different products and a lot to be learned on this channel, as well as it's great to have them here in the chat as a resource and somebody we can utilize when we start thinking about having that kind of merchandise produced for ourselves, our channels, and our small businesses. We now have a couple of channels that do this kind of thing in the chat, which is really, really cool. In my opinion, when you have businesses that you're utilizing, especially if you're self-employed or a small business, you always want to have more than one. And the reason why is because you can spread the wealth a little bit. You know, if you're it doesn't have to be 50-50, of course, but you can have more than one resource available. So if some emergency comes up and one of your regular suppliers isn't able to help, the other one can. It's great when they're friends and they can, you know, help each other out as well, especially when you have bigger things to do and fish to fry when it comes to merchandise and stuff like that. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama is out supporting other creators like crazy. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. PurpleTube, I did see you at the beginning of the stream. I was mentioning, I noticed yesterday you're up on deck to be featured on Clay Mears' channel. So forgive me for not knowing whether that happened or not. I noticed it yesterday and I didn't see the timestamp on it. I'm hoping I can catch that. PurpleTube and Clay Mears have both been longtime friends of Superchatters. I'm always happy to see creators collaborate together. So let's spin the wheel. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster so that we can get as many channels on in the next just over half hour as we can. Be Amazing Sylvia has been a longtime friend of TuberChat. And forgive me, House of X Entertainment Inc. I did see you come in, so thank you for being here. They have been longtime friends of TuberChat. As a matter of fact, House of X Entertainment Inc. Consists of It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, who were two of the very first creators to ever come into a TuberChat live stream 337 episodes ago, and they're still here with us. And they say, word up, word up, word up, and beyond. So thank you for that. Be Amazing Sylvia is a very much loved and well-respected creator. She's a member of the Drop the Link Day crew. For those of you who have seen those other, I don't want to necessarily call them growth streams, but they certainly are while they're doing that. And you will meet lots more friends and family members over there in a slightly different way than what we do here in TuberChat, but they've all been at it for a very long time. Be Amazing Sylvia, with over 3,300 subscribers, now approaching 3,400, obviously has much to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by on her channel. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including Super Chats and memberships. Now, she brings us pure variety on her own channel, as well as the Drop the Link Day live streams. Her day is Wednesday. She has a second channel. We're going to go and have a look at that as well. And we see 180 subscribers here for Sylvia and C Daily. I've got to catch up with your channel here. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so it's been a while since you posted on this channel. I haven't had the opportunity to watch a lot of shorts. I typically am on a computer for 99% of my YouTube time. And hopefully everybody will support on both of these channels. Sylvia and C Daily obviously is now moving towards the first 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping we can get them a little bit closer to the 200 that they're thinking about. Be Amazing Sylvia has been a longtime friend, and this is another creator whose generosity and willingness to help has been inspirational in the creation of TuberChat in the first place. It's because of creators like Be Amazing Sylvia, House of X Entertainment, Vern's Junk Closet, the Hoops Family Network, and many others that, you know, when TuberChat was conceived as an idea, I went to these creators and said, hey, I'm going to do a growth stream, and this is what we're going to do. And they said, we'll help you build it, as opposed to, no, don't do that, don't compete with us, don't copy us, and all that kind of stuff. So this is what I mean and why I use the word generosity so much. But thank you for sending that highlighted milestone message. That's Be Amazing Sylvia. When you are a member on a channel, if the host has those highlighted milestone messages enabled, you get one of those for free every month, which is really cool because it looks like a super chat. It allows your message to be highlighted, and you can celebrate the fact that you've been a member supporting the channel for so long. So thank you for that. And Mrs. VSNC09 happens to be another member. It's time for me to get some more names on the wheel, so I'm going to do that in a quick second. Forgive me, I missed your live stream today. I think you were on right before TuberChat, as a matter of fact. Mrs. VSNC09 has 1,590 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them maybe even up and over the 1,600 that they're thinking about, or get them a little bit farther. Heroic Prepper, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the kind words. And hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Today's been an extremely busy day, any Dronalist, and for everybody in the chat. I know that it can be a very long wait sometimes here on TuberChat lately, especially since the holidays have come up and the weather's gotten cold. In climates like mine, we have a lot more eyeballs on everything online, including YouTube, and it makes TuberChat unbelievably busy. So I'm grateful that we're always busy, but it's just been explosive the last couple of weeks. Excuse me, but what that means is that it takes a long time to get onto the wheel and the screen. But I promise I will do as much as I can in the next 40 minutes to get as many channels on before we go for our raid to emotion as I possibly can. So Mrs. VSNC09 does a lot of royal family coverage, but then as well mixes up a lot of other content within. Somewhat pure variety, sometimes random live streams as well. She's an unbelievably supportive creator. We've seen Mrs. VSNC09 out supporting other creators all the time. When I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself. Fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. Carolina Diamond Productions, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. We looked at that channel earlier, but I really do appreciate the extra support. And now I'm going to add some names to our wheel from our chat list, which I'm probably overdue for doing, so we'll have a look and see what I can do about that right now. And Laurie's Tech Time is a member. Michelle Shelley Style is going to come up first. I'll add 3 names right now. Mortgage with Me will come up. And then as well, Come Hither with Heather. And I will spin right away and we'll add some more names as we need them. Simply Quana still in the house. Thank you for hanging out. The Zam fam is getting close. They just need one more for 600. So as you can continue connecting with creators, hopefully you keep it going, at least for the rest of TuberChat. Hopefully you come over with us to Emotions channel because they're going to do a premiere. I haven't asked how long that's going to be, but you will be able to connect with people during that live stream as well. What mistake did I make on the wheel here? Mortgage with Me is coming up right now. Let's see what they've got going on. And once we get through a couple more channels, I'll add some more. Pardon me just for a quick second. I'll be right back. Today might turn into a record day in a couple of different ways. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help. And I will appreciate it greatly, of course. But Scratch and PPA has been in the pole position on the Wheel of Doom for almost 2 hours now. This could be the longest ever. I don't know if my internet's choking or if my page is just stuck here. I've got a few windows open. Mortgage with Me is bringing us more financial information. They are talking about budgeting, debt reduction, and saving money. So I hope that everybody will follow this channel as well. I'm really happy that we have some channels bringing us financial information now, because obviously money is something that affects us all. And when we talk about the idea of monetizing our channels or our businesses that go along with those channels, it would be wonderful if we could maximize the impact of the income that's going to follow once we're monetized, right? And Mortgage with Me is helping with that. So I hope everybody will connect with them for that reason. But as well, I can tell you this is an unbelievably supportive creator. So they're here with us in Superchat, I think every single day, as a matter of fact. And I see them out supporting other creators as well. So I don't want to fall behind with this channel, but I'm going to take your latest video and add it into my catch-up list, this vision board video, so that I can see what you've got going on there. Our dear friend Happy Lux is here. I've lost count on how many subscribers he has. I think it's 68,000 subscribers for Happy Lux. He's been a dear friend for a long time. Another example of somebody running a growth stream very similar to Superchat. When I first met Happy Lux and said, you know, I'm going to do a growth stream just like yours, he said, I'll help you build it. As a matter of fact, it was Happy Lux that was responsible for us getting our 1,000th subscriber as well. So you'll meet lots of friends and family members over there. He's been a dear friend for a long time and loves to help creators as well. He does a lot of variety on his channel now. Happy Jur is the second channel from Happy Lux, but he also does gameplay videos and then reaction videos as well. He understands very clearly the formula for how to do reaction videos and likes helping people. As far as I understand, he's been influential with our dear friend Emotion as well. And this is where some of the success has come in these reaction videos, from putting a lot of research, time, and consideration into those. Claymere is coming up right now, and I was saying PurpleTube is in the house, and there's the live stream. So I've got the reminder on, and that's for later this month. But PurpleTube will be featured by Claymere in an interview. Claymere's doing a lot of interviewing of creators, and has been for a long time. So they do Creator Corner is the name of the series. And Claymere is a creator that brings us pure variety on their channel. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. But they also do a fantastic job of promoting, connecting between creators in a similar way to what we're doing here in Superchat. They certainly don't run a growth stream over there, but they do a lot of live streaming, and you will be allowed and encouraged to connect with people when you get into those live streams or in their premieres and things like that. So Claymere's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time. They've been a member here for quite a while as well, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We don't have a sub count on that channel right now, but we know they're well over 1,000 because they're monetized, and we just want to do as much as we can to push them along. House of X Entertainment Inc. makes up two very much loved and well-respected creators. That is Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston Yes Honey was the very first creator to ever come into a Tuber Chat live stream. They've been with me for well over 2 years now. They're influential in the creation of Tuber Chat because of their generosity and loyalty and friendships, and they're still with us here 337 episodes later. This is a joint business channel between these two creators, fully monetized. As you can see, Tuber Chat is a member of House of X Entertainment Inc. for that reason. Lenny the Lawyer Live, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And I just want to show you their individual channels. There's It's Me Wanston Yes Honey and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo. They both do a different type of variety and content. They both seem to stream every day, as well as on House of X Entertainment Inc., where they put a lot of focus on other creators, and they have a lot of merchandise available, and they definitely help a lot of creators. You'll meet lots of friends and family members over there as they allow and encourage people to connect with each other. Oh, and then Lenny the Lawyer Live, yeah, if you want to just come in with that second channel, that's okay. The only thing that I ever wish for everybody not to do is say like, hey guys, this is Lenny the Lawyer Live, come join my second channel, because that's not the way that we connect here, right? So every channel's just got to be treated like its own entity just to keep the playing field level for everybody, right? But yeah, anybody's welcome to come in with more than one channel. And no matter what we do, it seems weird, but when you have more than one channel, you might hope that everybody will support both, but somehow in human nature, it seems to work out that a maximum of about 30% of people ever follow both channels. It's the weirdest thing, but I've been, at social media for a long, long time, and this is what I see. I'm just going to take your one of your latest videos here, Wanston, and add it into my watch later list, or catch-up list. I don't want to fall too far behind with you, and I'm going to do the same with Leo's channel. I know I caught him on a live stream the other day, but it might be more than a week ago. I forget how long ago it was. These guys are on all the time. Literally, like, I think between the two of them, just about every single day, as well as with their third channel. But thank you, Lenny the Lawyer Live, for asking, of course. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list as well, and set the reminder for your premiere. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and I'm overdue for adding names onto the wheel, so I'll do that from our chat list in a second. Again, I'm going to get to as many channels as I can within the next half hour before we go and watch our premiere from our dear friend Emotion, who's in the chat as both a moderator and a member. Now, Michelle Shelley Style, I think, was here yesterday, but we didn't get to your channel. But it's great to have you here again. So what I'm going to do is take one of your videos. I'll take your latest one. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but this will allow me to watch your video after the stream. I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch it in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Obviously, there's much to be learned from this creator, which is really, really cool. And with over 3,000 subscribers, they're already doing very well. So let's spin the wheel. I did say I'm going to add some more names. I will. Here's my stream deck, Lenny the Lawyer Live. I haven't filmed it yet. I was hoping to do it today. I procrastinated. I might get it done tomorrow, but I do have a different kind of video that's already produced and ready to go for this coming weekend. So even if I don't film it this weekend and have to wait until next weekend, I should have that video up within the next 2 weeks. It's on deck to be the next video that I put up after the one I've already got. So thank you for asking, though. So Charlene Heel, we already looked at, as a matter of fact. Let me spin the wheel one more time. I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel right this second. I'll do it before we even talk about the next channel. The presentation on that channel, by the way, Michelle Shelley Style, is fantastic. So forgive me because I'm really racing through channels now. I want to get as many on as we can. What happens here in Superchat is as time goes on, I move faster through channels. So the best promotion's always at the beginning, but as time goes on, I just start racing so I can try to feature as many people as possible. Today's featured channel, by the way, is Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. I hope you'll connect with them if you haven't already. St. Clair's Republic and Jan Hines will come up. I'll put quite a few names on here now. Prepper for Life will be featured tomorrow. Lori's Tech Time was recently featured. She happens to be a member, as a matter of fact. Facing Reality, of course, will be coming up now. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody, and I will get a couple more. Dine with Sonya. I don't think we looked at your channel yet, but I did appreciate your question from earlier. And then Scratching to Win, and I will add some more names as we need them. Lori's Tech Time has 431 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. And Lori's Tech Time is bringing us looks at digital gadgets. So they really are introducing us lately to this Gadget Discovery Club, which is it was monthly, I think it's quarterly now. But it is a monthly subscription box, or a regular subscription box that's got tech gadgets included, which is really, really cool. So that's right up my alley. So I still have more to learn about that. But I might even consider that for myself, as a matter of fact. I love that stuff. And Lori's Tech Time also has shown generosity in doing a shout-out video recently with some channels we know, some channels we don't. They were gracious enough to include Superchat, so we put that video on our front page as well, where we put all shout-out videos that include Superchat. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Lori's Tech Time. She does short-form content here, so you're really getting, a lot of information packed into a few minutes. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And with 431 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push her towards the 500 she'll be thinking about and get that community tab happening for her as well. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what is happening with, finally, is it going to be Scratch and PPA? That's literally a record, I think. That's 2 hours and 3 minutes for Scratch and PPA to have waited on the Wheel of Doom. He's been there from the beginning. This is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. They happen to be here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. I'm going to set my reminder for their premiere right now. They put their premieres out every Tuesday at exactly the same time, 12:15 Eastern. It's around the lunch hour, of course, in my time zone. And this is an interactive series of videos. So if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video. And it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. And Scratch and PPA has built up quite a reputation, both as an unbelievable supporter. He literally is the creator that made me start using the phrase "seems to be everywhere all the time." He literally does. And then as well, what you'll find is he's also built up quite a reputation as a moderator on many, 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 many channels. Dozens and dozens and dozens of channels, or even more. So at 894 subscribers, he is getting dangerously close to the 900 that will put him officially on the road to the 1,000 that we all think about. Oh, and then Lori's Tech Time, see, has a monthly subscription, which must have been grandfathered in, and they've changed it to a quarterly subscription, so we'll have to see how that is. Mountain of Inspiration, good to see you here. Scratch and PPA, you'll get an idea of how supportive this creator is, first of all, after you connect with them and you find them supporting you. And Paralife TV, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. But when you visit them for a premiere, you'll find an unbelievable rush and flood of support coming in for Scratch and PPA. It will be one of the fastest chats you've ever seen on all of YouTube, and he just kills it, and that's because of his unbelievable support and generosity. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Scratch and PPA. He is definitely, to say the least, a shining jewel in the Superchat family, and has been for a very, very, very long time. So I hope everybody will connect with him. And like I said, we want to push him maybe even up. I don't think he'll hit the 900 today, but maybe between the next couple of live streams, we might be able to see Scratch and PPA get officially on that road to 900. I know most creators who've been here before have already connected with him, but I hope that anybody who hasn't already will do that, especially right now. Come Hither with Heather is another creator who is showing incredible generosity, loyalty, and dedication as a supporter, friend, and follower. And I'm just going to set your reminder for another premiere you've got here with Wolf Haunts, which is really cool. I'm happy to see creators collaborating. And then as well, 435 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards their 500. We'd love to see them get a community tab as well. They were recently featured on Tuber Chat. that. And I don't want to fall too far behind with your content. I've got all of your reminders on, but I'm going to take your latest video and add it into my catch-up list to make sure I don't fall too far behind here. Come Hither with Heather is somebody who not only is supportive to other creators bouncing in between premieres and live streams, but engages conversation as well, which is always a great service to any host. Phenomenal Royalty King, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I'm going to start really racing through channels now. I see that Crescent Art Designs just dropped a super chat on us. So I'm going to put their channel up right away. That's a fellow Canadian. They actually come right from the Toronto area. It looks like actually close to where I grew up and what was home to me for most of my life, as a matter of fact. I see a lot of content on their channel when we go through their videos here. They're doing more art lately, which is great to see. When we look at their videos, you'll see a lot of other variety and some outdoor footage showing us around Toronto, as a matter of fact, which is really cool. So Crescent Art Designs has done this many times. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. 390 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. They're posting so frequently, it's almost impossible to keep up here, but I'm going to take your latest video, add this into my catch-up list, and that will help me make sure I don't fall too far behind. I'll spin the wheel. Oh, I think I just ripped off somebody's chance, didn't I? I'm never going to be able to figure out who that was now. If anybody noticed whose chance I just ripped off on the wheel, because I spun, but I put Crescent Art Designs up at the same time. Oh, it was Makeup Mom and Son. I'm sorry, I ripped off Makeup Mom and Son's chance. So I'm going to put up St. Clair's Republic, and then I'm going to put up Makeup Mom and Son right after. Thank goodness. And I will add some more names to the wheel right now. St. Clair's Republic is another channel that I'm still getting to know. I'm going to take your latest video, add this into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up a little bit, get to know your content a little bit better. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but we know it's over 500 because they've got their community tab. Let me see what I can do about adding some more names onto our wheel right away. And it looks like we've got pure variety on St. Clair's Republic. So I'm looking forward to getting to know their channel and the creator behind the channel better. I'm going to add some more names, but we're getting close to the end of today's live stream. We're going to go for a premiere in about 20 minutes. We're going to go and visit Emotion, and everybody will be able to continue connecting during that live stream or that premiere the same way that we are here in Superchat. And you'll likely meet more friends and family members over there for that reason. Music Therapy is coming up. First Time Fishing Adventures will come up. And Simply Quana will come up. Let's spin the wheel, and I meant to put up Makeup Mom and Son, so we'll do that right now. Makeup Mom and Son is here both as a moderator and a member. Oh, she happens to be live now. Yeah, I was right. I think she started an hour ago or something like that. Makeup Mom and Son does live streams on Saturdays. She does a series. Right now, she's actually just doing a random live stream, so we'll have to see that after. Maybe if she's still on after Emotion, then maybe everybody will hop over there and see what Makeup Mom and Son is doing. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator, a dear friend. She's been here as a member and a moderator for a long time. CJ Scams, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Makeup Mom and Son brings us a lot of variety, a lot of beauty products, a lot of unboxing videos, product reviews, a lot of random live streams. She also hops in on other panels. You often see Corinne's Life, Makeup Mom and Son, and a few other creators together often, and it's a really fun time hanging out with them always. She's fully monetized, super chats and memberships available on her channel. Lately, I'm just going to take one of her latest videos, add it into my catch-up list. Birchbox I haven't seen before. I've heard the name but haven't seen it. Makeup Mom and Son has got this series of live streams going on every Saturday. So in the next couple of weeks, we'll see some familiar faces there. Some of the creators we know from the Superchat family, and some she has introduced us to, which is really, really cool. And I've been honored to be a part of that series as well. So hopefully you'll check that out and meet lots of other loyal and dedicated supporters that have had impact on an incredibly supportive creator, Makeup Mom and Son. Jen Hines is coming up next. We'll see what they've got going on their channel for today. And I will do what I can to get through channels as quickly as I can. This might end up having to be it, to be honest with you. Jen Hines is back with us again. It's pure variety on this channel. We don't have a sub count, but that's okay. We know it's over 500 because they've got their community tab. And we all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. We just want to push each other along so that we can help each other reach whatever milestones we're heading towards. If anybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Turns out Lori's Tech Time was introduced to Superchat from Makeup Mom and Son, so that's very cool. I always appreciate that word of mouth, right? Like, it's one of the biggest things that can bring you quality supporters when somebody has really recommended you. Radical Productions, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's a creator that is bringing a lot of awareness to homelessness in America, and they have got thousands of subscribers you'll see on their channel. I'm going to get through as many as I can in the next 15 minutes, but we are starting to cut it close. We've got our premiere ready to go. It's a little bit early, but I'll drop the link for that in a couple of minutes. And then let me just ask Emotion. How long is the premiere? And forgive me, first time fishing adventure. So I'm still getting to know this creator, but I have watched a few of their videos now, and what we see is them obviously fishing in a lot of different areas. So they've been talking about the idea, hopefully in the next season they're going to get the boat out more and bring us on the water, which is really cool. But they show us a few different things. Like, so here it looks like they're fishing right beside the bridge, and then as well they sometimes get out into areas where they can fish. Now, I have been fishing many times in my life, but more as a much younger person, and I don't remember a lot. I remember, you know, my family, my dad, his friends, my grandparents and stuff like that taking me out, but we always did the same things. We either fished right off a dock or in a small fishing boat or something like that. I'm not as familiar with all the different kinds of fishing that we might learn from first time fishing adventures and their friends as well. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. 563 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. So Emotion's going to have a premiere for us in another 15 minutes or so, and that is going to be something that we are going to be able to continue to meet other creators in while their live chat runs, which is really cool. It's only going to be about 7 minutes long, but let's say 10 minutes with the countdown and things like that, which will give everybody an opportunity to win another friend or two. And then Makeup Mom and Son, which I forgot to take off the wheel, is also live right now. So maybe we can hop over there and we'll meet more friends and family members afterwards with Makeup Mom and Son. And Emotion will always allow and encourage everybody to connect in their live chats the same way that we do here in Superchat. They're here both as a moderator and a member. Who is fishing? Who is fishing? Who is fishing? That's First Time Fishing Adventures is the name of the channel. First Time Fishing Adventure. Sorry about that. Simply Quana is coming up right now as well. This is another creator I'm still getting to know. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos here. The fireworks are always nice to see, but I'm going to take this cooking video here and see what you've made. I really enjoy seeing what creators are making in different places around the world in their homes and things like that. 378 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push Simply Quanta a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I do have time for a few more channels, so I'm going to get Love and Live Show on here, as well as Tasha G, and I will take it slowly. We'll spin, and we'll get another channel up here. I've added a video, Simply Quanta, to my catch-up list so I can get to know your content better. Tasha G will come up right now. We won't get to everybody's channel. I'd rather let everybody know now. I'm getting to as many as I can before we go, but I've got quite a list here, and we're going to go and watch a premiere in another 10 minutes or so from our dear friend Emotion. If everybody wants to come over, you'll be able to continue connecting over there. I'm just going to grab the link and I will drop it in the chat here. And yeah, no, I'm not muted, Minerzak123. Tasha G is a new connection for Tuber Chat. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes, but it's okay. I'll take this 8-minute one. I'll add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, and I will subscribe and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Yesterday's featured channel was Music Therapy, Singular Piano Music. We're going to look at them right now. Today's featured channel is Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. I hope everybody will connect with these creators if you haven't already. Music Therapy, Singular Piano Music. This is still running. I was in this earlier. I can't believe it's still going. I had that running for hours this morning. And all that fluff and stuff's on the wheel now. 504 subscribers for Music Therapy, Singular Piano Music. I hope you'll keep working on getting more friends for your channel, because it's going to take a few days for your community tab to show up, and we don't want YouTube to play games with your numbers and drop them again. And then all that fluff and stuff has a message for everybody in the chat. Jazzy Marie, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Music Therapy brings us a mix of pleasing visuals and audio that can help us relax, possibly meditate, have something to run in the background. You can throw a playlist from this channel on while you're doing other things, which is really cool. Carl Werstein, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. We're going to look at Love and Live Show right now. If anybody hasn't already given us a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. I'm going to use my channel filters here to make sure I get Love and Live Show, because the name consists of a lot of popular words. So this creator needs a little bit of help rising up the search results. The more we search, find, and click on them, the better we can help them rise up the search results. YouTube will do a better job over time predicting when we're looking for this particular Love and Live Show. It's pure variety on this channel. I'm still getting to know their content. I'm just going to take your latest video and add this into my catch-up list so that I can make sure I don't fall too far behind there. I do have an opportunity to get one or two more channels on the wheel right now, so let me get Cyber Insanity there. Just keep in mind, it's not just about how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with other creators. I have a robot that keeps track of the interaction in the chat, and this is where I go to pick the names for the wheel. It's an arbitrary process that they have to add up some kind of mathematical calculation here. It does a spectacular job, but between the time that people are here and the amount of interactivity, then I'm able to pick channels to go onto the wheel in some kind of a organized fashion. So let's just say Tiny Panay will be on here as well. Love and Live Show, 602 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're going to be thinking about. Scratching to Win is coming up in a quick second here. We'll get that channel up. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We're going to look at the proper Scratch and Win. We want to make sure we don't get the wrong channel there. And I'm going to pin the link that I dropped, actually, so everybody can head over to Emotions Premiere whenever you would like. Obviously, the live chat is already running. You'll be able to meet more friends and family members, and that will start in about 7 minutes. So Scratch and Win has 314 subscribers. They're fairly new to Superchat. I'm still getting to know their particular content. We find a lot of very generous creators in the lottery ticket scratching genre. I'm just going to take this latest video, add it into my catch-up list as well, so I can get to know your content a little bit better. But this is a featured video, so this is really cool. This is another thing you can do on your front page, is pick a particular video that you want to get a lot of exposure and pin it to the top of your front page if you want, or really anywhere on your front page for that matter. I'm going to spin the wheel. We're going to get another channel coming up in a quick second here. I'm moving as fast as I can, but these are going to be the last 5 channels that we're going to look at today. All that fluff and stuff is coming up right now. I'm going to get you to pardon me just for a very quick second. Well, Yarn Barf just dropped a super chat on us, so we will look at that channel as well. They've done that many times before. I do appreciate that extra support, so thank you for that. All That Fluff and Stuff has 898 subscribers. They bring us a lot of beautiful, it's almost like travel content that they've got, because so much of it is outdoor, on the water. They bring us snorkeling, they bring us reef fishing, and now they've got another cooking video as well. I'm going to have a look at this as well and see what you've done with this. I'm always interested to see what people are making. You know, it's much different watching YouTube than it is watching television shows where, you know, chefs are competing with these, you know, an unlimited amount of ingredients and the best equipment the money can buy and stuff like that. I'm happy to see what creators are actually making for themselves. You know, food is something we all have in common. So let's look at Yarn Barf next. All That Fluff and Stuff is another extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They always engage conversation here in the chat too, for which I'm very grateful. You're always doing a great service to any host when you engage in conversation. Yarn Barf has 3,500 subscribers. This is a creator with over 13 years of experience on YouTube, as a matter of fact. So they had put up a lot of videos a long time ago, started to step up the frequency recently, and have been an unbelievably supportive creator to a lot of other channels as well. So I hope everybody will connect with them. Yarn Barf is actually a thing, and if you head to their About page, you will get a description of exactly what Yarn Barf means if you have not heard of it before, and you'll understand right away why it's a very cool name for a YouTube channel. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Thank you, Emotion. Yeah, we've hit 100 thumbs up. So thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't. But more importantly, give Emotion a thumbs up on the way in when you head over for that raid. I'm going to drop the link again right now, and I'll do it at least once more. and we will get our next channel up. Diva Divine Light, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'll put the channel up right now. I thought we already connected, but maybe I'm mistaken about that. And let me just make sure I'm matching the avatar here properly. Yes, this of course is the right channel with 1,400, and they've got their 1,400 locked in. They're on the road to 1,500 now. Fully monetized. Lots of ways to support this channel when you get there, including super chats and memberships. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I don't have time to look, so I'm just going to take this 33-minute video here. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that trial video. I think it's a trial video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're down to our last 4 channels now. Mountain of Inspiration, thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you everybody for the positivity in the chat. I'm sorry that we can't get to every channel these days. It's just been unbelievably busy for the last couple of weeks, but we get to as many channels as we possibly can. Occasionally, we are able to get to every single channel in the chat more often than not. I'd say probably half the time. We're back tomorrow 3 hours earlier than today, but I did drop a link, and I've pinned it as well, for a premiere that's coming up from our dear friend Emotion, the talented singer and songwriter who brings us new soul music. We're going to go and watch that video together right now. I'm going to come over there as well, and you'll be able to meet more friends and family members. That live chat is already running, so you can head over there. There's already a good handful of people and some conversation going on over there already, so everybody can hop over whenever they'd like. Cyber Insanity is here with 61 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards their road to the first 100. And I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but it is seeming to be more pure variety than anything else. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get the next channel up here. And like I said, these are going to be the last 3 for today. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. Tiny Panay is coming up right now, and I will in another moment or so drop the link again for our premiere, but it is pinned on the top of the chat. If you've got that available there, you can grab that or scroll up a little bit. It's right there. I'll put it up again in another moment. Tiny Panay is another loyal and dedicated supporter that's been with us many times. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We know it's over 500 because they've got their community tab. We just want to do as much as we can to push each other up towards the next milestones we're looking for, no matter what they might be. So I'm spinning the wheel again. We're down to our last 2 channels. Dine with Sonia is coming up. They were engaging the chat, earlier today, and I really do appreciate that. Like I keep saying, you're doing a great service for any host when you engage conversation in a chat. You're sending engagement signals into the algorithm for that creator. I'm still getting to know Dine with Sonia, but I'm just going to take one of your latest videos here and add this into my catch-up list so that I can get to know your content a little bit better and catch up a bit with your channel, make sure I don't fall behind. So the last channel that we're looking at, I'm going to spin just for fun, but I'm going to grab our link again for our raid. I hope everybody will come over and visit Emotion. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the way out. Give them a thumbs up on the way in. I will appreciate that. Emotion is a dear friend. They happen to be here both as a moderator and a gold member, so we've seen their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. A shining light in the Tuber Chat family is Facing Reality. She is always spreading lots of positivity and motivation, both on her channel and everywhere that she goes, especially here in Tuber Chat, for which I'm extremely grateful. She's posting frequently, so you'll have fun keeping up with Facing Reality. She is another creator who seems to be everywhere supporting other creators. When I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into her regularly. I'm sure you will too. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can be here. Forgive me for the channels that we did not get to. We're back tomorrow 3 hours earlier than today, and then on Monday 3 hours earlier than that. And hopefully everybody will come over and visit Emotion for the premiere that is just about to start. The countdown is on. We've got less than 2 minutes. We're going to get some new music from Emotion, and then possibly we'll hop over to Makeup Mom and Son, another dear friend of ours who happens to be live right now. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I'll drop the link one more time, and then I'll see you over there with Emotion. Thanks again, everyone. Bye-bye.